Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing week 4 of my Persevere package. So I'm going to flip through what we had prior from when I started really quick. This is the beginning. Persevere package by Illustrated Faith. This was week 1. This is week 2. This is week 3. I think I did more on week 2. And now we're going to do week 4. So I am going to do the usual and put, I think I'm going to put the card on this end. And let's mark it with a tab. Let's see, put it over here. I think it's a little crooked, but I don't care. Actually, unless it creates the little tab. There you go. Over here, I am going to use this sticker. So as you know, it came with the package. You guys already know that. Put this here. And today I am only going to put this here with the washi tape to keep it down. And apparently the scripture for this one is Psalms 23. And in Psalms 23, it tells us today, that is actually my favorite verse, which makes me excited. So if you look at Psalms 23, it is, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. The rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." I actually didn't have to look for it because it's my favorite verse, so of course I know it. So week 4 is 1 week after I released it all to Jesus. I received a phone call from a dear friend who needed to talk. She was going through a divorce. 10 years later, at a MOPS group, a young woman poured out her heart and asked for help. Her mother was an alcoholic and she didn't know where to turn. 2 years later, my best friend's mother died and I could be there for her. I call these not coincidences but good incidences. He had prepared the way, working in me all those years to develop a spirit of compassion. He knew full well I would be able to help others down the road. If he had not allowed me to live through the trials, there would have been no victory. I remember crying and sharing my story of hope and restoration with these 3 friends. I shared about revival and how faithful he had been as I walked through the valley. Of course, it has the 3 questions that I'm going to answer throughout the 3 days. I am going to write Psalms 23 over here, but I am going to first try to match up to the 3 colors we have here. Wow, I think that's perfect. Nice dinky. Maybe I should do this one. I should go like this. There we go. And I am going to watercolor this. So I need my palette. Excuse mom. So I can use that, and then I have my watercolor brush, and I'm gonna try to do this on this side, or match it up at least. So let's do the light pink first. Can you guys still see that? Yes, you can. So I'm gonna go here and go like this. I should grab the bigger one, except it does not have any water in it. Any of these have water in it, please, please, please. Of course not, it does not have water in it. Sorry guys, should have been more prepared this morning. This one has water in it, and it has a bigger brush. So, we're gonna use this one. Yep, just wanna make sure it does it. So we're picking up the color. I'm gonna turn this sideways so I can at least grab the pink. This is a very light pink, as you can see, so it's just gonna pick it up a little bit. There we go. I think I picked the wrong side actually, because I feel the edges of the squares. So now we'll do, so this one is going to be a little more brighter. Drip of water. Can you see that? I'm sorry. Let's put you over here. Drip of water. Pick it up. Pick things up and put them down. I'm trying to match up, but since my pages are a little, it's a cream background, you can not hardly see it. I can see it a little bit, but you guys can hardly see it. Then I will do this one. Put a drop of water, pick it up. You're gonna hear my dog because I think the mailman just came. Sorry. Hopefully it's the mailman and not my sister, because I am leaving to California today and I told her she wanted to swing by. She never texted me, so I figured she's not coming and it would have been a nice time to make a video. So, and I think that's horrible. So, I'm gonna pause the video and continue this later. I am back. It was not my sister, it was the mailman, but it gave enough time for this to dry and I still don't see it very well, so I am going for a different shade of pink to see if that'll work a little bit better than what I had on here, and I'm pretty sure it is. There we go. Much better. Now I see the shades. A little bit better. So I am just going over it with the shades of pink more. Not putting a lot of water pressure into it, but so it can be a little bit darker. There we go. I can see it. You guys can't see it. Sorry about that, but that's the way it's gonna have to roll. So I use 723, 703, and 772. And then in the Psalms, I'm going to use 743 to write on here once this is dry. And the one, my favorite out of the whole entire Psalms 23 is the Psalms 23:6, which is surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So the whole entire Psalms 23 is my favorite, but if I got to pick the one out of the 6, it would be 6. So I am going to do, let's dry this up a little bit better. That's much better. Yes. So I'm going to use 743 to do, this should be darker, yes. So I am doing the lettering for Psalms. '23 and 6. So now that we have that, I can go and do this, 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 and this. Yay. Then I am going to take my paper mate, which is also a purple color, and say surely goodness and mercy. Take gray, paper mate, shall follow me all the days take my tumble brush of my life, and of course I'm still learning how to use this brush. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to press hard when you go down, so usually I just end up doing it slowly after the fact, of course. Go back with the purple paper mate, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord and for ever seems important. So we're gonna capitalize this. Forever. And that's it. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'll start my first question here and continue on the next pages for the next 3 days. I am gonna stamp today's date. Today is the, I don't even know what today is, 20th. I should know that. My baby birthday tomorrow. My big baby. She's my oldest. So I'm gonna do this as usual until it dies out. There you go. And that's it. With my little wish dollar day stamper. Thank you for watching. God bless.